Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am very sorry I look like this today. I did not get ready today. It was a lazy Sunday and I am not one of those people that'll put on a face of makeup and get dressed for a YouTube video. Sorry, it's just not who I am. Welcome if you are new to my channel. My name is Jeana. I am doing a fun Christmas cookie series this holiday season. I've done a few other series in the past and well, with my only other series, my fall baking series might very well be. Oops. But I'm gonna try and do a fun Christmas cookie series. I love baking and I show a lot of like just snippets of me baking on like my Instagram. If you're not following me there, it'll be down below. I show a little bit of snippets here and I thought I would share with you guys the cookies that I make this holiday season. So my very first cookie is a classic cookie. It is an oatmeal cookie and you could jazz anything up. I do this for every season with the holiday seasonal themed M&ms. So you could turn any cookie into a Christmas cookie if you add Christmas M&ms to it. So these are oatmeal cookies. I usually also add some chocolate chips. I forgot to grab some chocolate chips at the store and make these delicious oatmeal chocolate chip M&m cookies. Rob loves these cookies and I'm surprised the plate is still this full because he usually gobbles these up. I'm going to take some of these with me to work tomorrow because I don't want him eating all these cookies. It's just bad for him. If you want to see how I make these cookies, then just keep watching. Also, the link will be, well, I don't know if there's a link. I will write out the recipe. This recipe is kind of adapted from the recipe that you find on the Quaker Oats can. It is the best oatmeal cookie I've ever made, and I've made a lot of cookies. So if you are looking for a delicious oatmeal Christmas cookie, then just keep watching. Alright guys, this is what you will need for this recipe. You will need sugar, brown sugar, it's falling away. 2 sticks of butter, which equals 1 cup of butter, 2 eggs, vanilla extract. The Trader Joe's vanilla extract is the best if you ask me, all-purpose flour, baking soda, salt, ground cinnamon, some oats, like quick oats. I wouldn't get like the steel kind, whatever those are, and a bag of M&ms. Now you set your oven at 350 degrees. The first thing you're going to do is mix up all your dry ingredients. You'll need 1.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of the cinnamon. You could always add more of this if you want. The recipe doesn't ask for salt, but I thought it was weird it didn't have any, so I added just 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then I gave this a really good mix because you want everything to be well incorporated. And now, with a stand mixer or with a hand mixer, you want to beat together the 2 sticks of butter. Make sure they are room temperature because it's just easier for them to blend at a room temperature. Nice and soft. You're going to add 1 cup of brown sugar and make a small mess. If you've cleaned your counters like I did before you start, you could just shove it back in there while it's baking without making a mess. Just make sure you have it well packed. Brown sugar is not usually just thrown in there. You gotta pack it down. And then add 1/2 cup of the regular granulated sugar. And then beat this together until it's light and fluffy. Now is the time to overmix because it will keep your cookies light and fluffy. Make sure everything is mixed together well. See how well that is mixed together now? And Then you're going to use one of these rubber spatula things and scrape down the edges before you move on to the next part. And now you're going to add your 2 eggs. Beat those in. And then you're going to add the teaspoon of vanilla extract. And now you're going to beat this really well until it is light and fluffy. How many times can I say light and fluffy? See how well it's mixed together now? Just until it looks like that. And then you're going to add your dry ingredients. Of course, I gave it one more quick mix to make sure that everything on the bottom was mixed well. And now I'm going to mix this together. You're going to want to make sure that you lock your mixer at this point so that it stays closed. And only beat this on the small setting, because you just small setting, the low setting, until it's mixed together. You don't want to overmix anymore. And now you're going to add your 3 cups of the oats. And again, same thing here. You just want to mix it until everything is together. You don't want to overmix. An overmixed cookie leads to a dense, heavy, not delicious Christmas cookie. Add in the Christmas deliciousness, the colorful M&Ms. I added about the whole bag. I probably just left a few in there for me to snack on. And then you're just gonna fold these together until it's mixed together nicely, and that the M&Ms are evenly distributed throughout the batter. I love the little Santa spatula. I think I got that at Target a few years ago. And then I'm gonna use my handy dandy cookie scooper. And I'm just going to put these on the pan about an inch and a half apart, because these will grow when you bake them. And then pop these bad boys in your preheated oven for about, I set it for 10 minutes, but I added another minute. 11 minutes makes these cookies perfect. And you kind of want to let them cool on the pan before you transfer them to your wire rack, or else you're going to have M&Ms falling through those holes. This recipe makes about 5 dozen cookies, and they are delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next cookie video.